Hi, I'm Tony Pikeday. We're here live from GTC 2024 talking with Jeremy Barnes. Jeremy's the Vice President of AI Products at ServiceNow. Jeremy, welcome.
Thanks, Tony. Great to be here.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. You know, we've obviously had a long-standing partnership. Your company's been doing incredible work. We're privileged to be a part of, the Now platform and the work that your team is doing. But I'd love for you to share a little bit about the vision and mission of ServiceNow.
Yeah, so we are the platform of platforms for end-to-end digital transformation. And that's a little bit of a high-level view of it. What really happens is that millions of people in all kinds of companies in the world, day to day, when they have something they need to get done, they go to the ServiceNow platform. That connects them with the systems and the people who can get it done for them. So it's really a question of how we enable people to get through their working day and to get their work done as effectively as possible.
You know, it's one of those things where you often get the question, is AI going to take my job or replace me or some variation of that? But I like to think of ServiceNow as proving the opposite. AI is going to empower the enterprise knowledge worker, act like a force multiplier with their capabilities, make them more productive. Do you look at it the same way?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. We have this concept of, you can work, but you can toil in your work, or you can, really make things happen. And a big part of the ServiceNow platform and what we provide is allowing people to spend less time toiling and more time making stuff happen. And so the ability of our ServiceNow platform, of the generative AI technology in it to improve outcomes and experience is really the exciting and gratifying part of what we're building.
Yeah, leaning into that, I think about at NVIDIA, we are not only your partner, but a customer. We use the Now platform. We've been a direct beneficiary of the technologies that you're building and a partner in helping you evolve the product as well. And obviously I've used our IT services to get help with critical issues that are preventing my productivity. When you think about the vast universe of customers that you have, end users who depend on this day in, day out, you're not just thinking about obviously building the technology, but about the end user experience, the quality, the reliability, the security, the stability of it all. How does all that factor into you in terms of the development and the delivery of your services to your customers?
Yeah, well, that's a huge part of my job. We're at a incredible moment. There's a huge moment for AI, a moment for ServiceNow, a moment for NVIDIA, and we have an unprecedented set of technology and innovation and research which has come together to get us here. A big part of my job is to say, okay, that's great, but how does this map onto the individual user and what they do from in their day-to-day life, and all the things that you can't necessarily measure about how good does it feel, how confident do they feel in using it, how much do they say, yeah, I can rely on this, I can just not worry about missing something when I'm resolving a case, but the information is all at my fingertips. All of those things there are how you connect that technology with the actual outcomes that you're trying to drive. And that's what makes my job so exciting, is that we get the technology part, but we get to make it real. It manifests itself, it pops up, it comes into people's lives and makes them able to do stuff they couldn't do before.
Yeah, and you've gone on this extraordinary evolutionary path from the earliest days of the platform to where it's going, to where it's ultimately heading. When you think about scale, what kind of challenges come up in your mind? How are you thinking about that? How are you maintaining, that quality of product and end user experience amidst the need to continue scaling the product and delivering more to more people?
Well, the concept of scale is really interesting because from our perspective, the scale starts with our AI research team, who are doing this fundamental research and needing to run experiments on super pod-sized hardware and things like that. And those innovations that come out of that, that's then got to go and be turned into an actual product. And it's got to be adapted for our user base and create our domain-specific large language models and have them so that we know with confidence they're able to solve a problem. Because there are so many problems being solved on the platform in so many different ways, that's a huge scale as well. And then we get into production where people are calling the large language models, and it's in their day-to-day work. If they wait a second more, that's a second less that they have to do something else in their day. And so that scale there is combined with how do we get it so that it's super fluid and runs really fast so that people are able to only think as fast as the language model is going. We're not slowing them down at all.
Right. You know, and Jeremy just name dropped SuperPod there. So as the DGX guy, I'm super excited whenever I hear that. But I think about our partnership, and I think about how much of our technologies are helping you guys in a reasonable way. I mean, you have a huge charter, but I'd love for you to comment on the partnership and kind of the symbiotic role I think that our companies have in helping each other out.
Yeah, well, I think the sign of a true partnership is that you do things in a partnership that you wouldn't have been able to achieve otherwise. And I think we get over that bar, miles and miles over that bar. So a big part of the partnership has been about, we use each other's products and we understand the problems that we have in terms of we want this experience to be better. Like, how can we get more out of the hardware, out of the large language models? You guys are there for that. And then on the flip side is, how do we improve the day-to-day experience for your employees who are using our product as well? Lots of back and forth, really, really constructive, but down-to-earth feedback there. And then it all comes together. Just this morning, we announced our ServiceNow Washington platform release, which is just incredibly jam-packed full of innovation, which has been powered by the ServiceNow team and the partnership with NVIDIA as well. And we just feel like we're just getting started there. There is so much more to come. This scale of innovation that we're going to bring is just incredible, and we can't wait for the next releases.
Yeah, I don't think we can wait either. I think we're super excited, and I'm also speaking on behalf of the NVIDIA employees who depend on your platform. So obviously more to come. So Jeremy, I want to thank you once again for the partnership and for sharing some time with us here at GTC. And I want to thank our audience for watching, and be sure to explore more sessions in the GTC catalog.